Tell baby I want my fucking money.
Turning point though, like what was the one incident that just made you be like, yo, fuck this, I'm out?
Man, I mean, homie just, I just, you know what I'm saying, I just got sick of it, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, he thought it was funny, you know what I'm saying, I mean, you know what I'm saying, when, at one point in time, this nigga baby had like about 35, 40 cars, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I had like 4, 5, you know what I'm saying, I mean, but you got one car that costs more than my house, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and you know, we going on all these major tours, I'm reading these magazines, you know, Cash Money Rough Riders tour, you know, gross $14.5 million, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, I'm reading shit, well, I'm seeing all these zeros, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm one, but at the time, you know, I'm 16, 17, 18, you know what I'm saying, I'm riding around in a Benz, you know, I'm blinging, you know what I'm saying, I got stacks in my pocket, I'm on TV all day, you know what I'm saying, I'm on covers of magazines, I'm fucking hoes in every state, you know what I'm saying, I'm full of that heroin, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I'm you know, so I really wasn't seeing clearly, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I was happy, you know what I'm saying, but once I sobered up, you know what I'm saying, and started seeing clearly and got my mind right, you know what I'm saying, and if nigga love me, if you love me like you say you love me, you know what I'm saying, then you wouldn't want to see me, you know what I'm saying, destroy myself like that. So evidently, you know what I'm saying, you wanted me in that position so you could keep that sheet over my eyes so I won't see what's really good. I wouldn't want to learn the business aspect of shit, you know what I'm saying? So one day, man, I just woke up, you know what I'm saying, and I just got sick of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, look, man, I had to leave, man. Baby, make a nigga killing.
Free Weezy album coming soon. Carter 5 coming soon. Fuck Cash Money.
You know, bro, what really make me feel how I feel about this game is like what they did to our people before us.
Okay.
We getting a little play nowadays, but they got motherfuckers who did this shit before us and got fucked.
In the
and they
60s
still
and
fucked up,
50s.
You know? So to me, why I grind and I'm so hard about being independent is for what they did to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna let them do that shit to me, period.
All right, now let's talk about Birdman. He is guaranteeing that the Carter 5 is going to drop this year. Here is what Birdman had to say in an interview with Wrap Up.
I'm guaranteeing you're going to get it this year. And I think it's going to be the biggest album of 2018. And it's going to be well worth the wait.
Does Wayne know it's dropping this year?
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, J Prince, in the meantime, shared a clip of Birdman that is mentioning that J Prince's family. Check it out.
Though his family is like my family. You gotta understand. That's where Drake come into play at. That come from Jay. You know, nobody knows that. That was a way for him and I, who have a relationship, to allow my son Lil Wayne and his son come into business together.
Well, Rap-A-Lot founder J Prince responded on Instagram. He wrote, "I've never been a man to use the word family loosely because I believe life and death is in the power of the tongue. I also walk in great respect for the universal laws, one being cause and effect, simply meaning you reap what you sow. With that being said, I say to this man they call Birdman, don't forget you have children, and I know you wouldn't want them to reap the seeds you have sown by doing bad business."
Drop on the clues bombs for J Prince, damn it. Very stand-up individual.
Man, I miss you, nigga. Boy, you smell just like a long bag, nigga. What's up with you, man? Big A, what's up, Big A? Man, what's up, man? How y'all doing out here, man? What's up, big bro? You all right? Yeah. How you doing? I'm all right. No, come on. Where we headed to, bro? He can't take the cell phone off the hip, y'all. Yeah, you gotta take that junk off the hip. I done came back to 2012, man. You heard? Running up on me. You heard? Running up on me. Real nigga out, bitch. Let's get with it. Yeah, real nigga out. Real fraud ass. Real niggas out. We back real shit. That's not shit, bitch.
Hey, nigga, what you want to do? What's the first thing you feel like? Hold on, wait. Get my bag. I gotta get my little nigga what I thought. Now listen. Right? Yeah. That's another bag. That's another bag to this shit. That's another bag to this shit. Hey, where the other bag at? Yeah, nigga. This way. Another bag to this shit. Hey, where the other bag at? You heard me? Check your account. I did you right. You heard me, bitch? I did you right. You heard me? You heard me? Man. You heard me? Damn. You did.
Yes, boss. Yes, man. I'm so happy to be back in here, dog. You gotta understand, dog. Editing takes some time. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, but I try and drop these as fast as I could, right? So for the clips that I played, everybody knows BG is back home. BG is one of the original members of Hot Boys. I'm actually like, I'm not one of those people who anticipate somebody coming home from prison or whatever, because I don't know anybody in those states or whatever, or those type of predicaments. But to know that I grew up listening to Cash Money and the 3-6 Mafias, it was something to kind of see. Like, BG been gone for a long time, 11 years, right? And he was sitting for a gun charge. Now, for him to come home, a lot of people showing him a lot of love. A lot of people saying, BG, welcome home, this, that, and the third, solid, real nigga, real this, that, and the third. I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of people who are still stuck in that mindset of when you go to prison and you come home, you did your time, you were solid, you get a lot of love for it. That's love that you could have got here on the outside. These are only messages that would confuse little kids and people who are adults, but they're children in adult bodies. You get what I'm saying? So to split the difference, right? I played little clips of when BG was talking about the money he was making, but it wasn't enough compared to what he's seen. He started to realize that, yo, there was a lot more money that was being made and I wasn't really seeing it. He was being taken advantage of. And you got to understand that there's a lot of guys who are older or in a higher position of power that will try and take advantage of somebody and have them either do their dirty work, be a slave to me, do as I tell you and I'll reward you for it, all because they probably never had a father figure and never understood certain things. I'm not coming for anybody for how they grew up or whatever. These are just little lessons I'm trying to show you that some people are willing to do and take advantage of the next person when they look up to them or when they idolize them or have some form of a respect for that person. These are games that people play. Now watch this. The first clip that I played before the second to last clip that I played before the whole BG coming home was Finesse 2 Times, right? Finesse 2 Times friend took a charge for him, sat down for over 10 plus years, right? Now his friend came home to money, love, gave him a car, things like that. These are also like mixed messages as well. There's a lot of people who believe that they can take a charge for their friend or ride for their friend and they're going to do something for them like that. That's not necessarily the case. And you have to understand, as I said, that some people, they view you as a tool, and if they can dispose of you and do you like a throwaway, they will throw you away. And that's another lesson that I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said this in prior videos. Never, ever, ever put your life in another person's hands. Never put your life in anybody's hands but God. You get what I'm saying? There are some people who want you to put your life in their hands, and they know they mean you no well. It's because you know they know for a fact you either look at them as either a respectable person, they have money, they have status, they may have clout, whatever the case may be. But certain people, they have this ego about them. So when they have ego, they're going to use it to their discretion to even boost up their ego and also use you like a tool, so you set them up to where they need to be in life. So give you an example, right? In music, as I stated, there's a lot of people who believe there are some artists who are making some crazy money. They're making money for the people above them. I played in the clip my last video about Meek Mill. Meek Mill is making money for the people above him, which is like Rick Ross. Same for Wale. Wale, the money he makes, that goes to the people above him, which is Ross. You get what I'm saying? And these are the people who are above him. So you have to understand. Look at Drake. Who's above Drake? You have Birdman. This thing is a hierarchy thing. I said this before. I've always said this, and I'm not gonna stop saying it. It's like slavery. It never died. It just elevated into a different way. You get what I'm saying? Went from physical to mental. So if you can play this game of where, yo, you know what? You may look at me as a certain kind of person. I could put you in position. I'm looking at you as a person who can set me up forever. You get what I'm saying? It's just like Boosie and Young Blue. Remember, I don't post certain videos because I can't get around to all of them. But if you don't know about it, Boosie was upset because Young Blue signed on with another, I think with Empire, or left him or cut him out of a deal because Boosie looked at Young Blue as a meal ticket. You have to understand this. There are some people, they don't care about you really. They care about what you can do for them and the money you can make for them. You get what I'm saying? It's just like what I said before. In life, you never know what's in a person's heart. And a wolf is never going to really show their teeth like that. There are a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. There are people who play like they have your best interests at heart, but they don't really mean you any well. And that's where you have to use discernment. There are a lot of people who've came out and said things about Birdman and his business dealings. There's numerous rumors. I'm not in the industry, so at the end of the day, I'm just going by using clips to use it as a way of making like an educational statement to teach you something. Never put your life in anybody's hands. Never feel like just because a person has money or you may know a person or whatever the case may be, that they won't use you, dog. I said my own story of what it is that I've went through in my own life. You can't expect that just because a person may know you, that they may have your best interests at heart. People who know you like that have a better or higher chance of screwing you over or getting over on you. Because why? They know you like that. Especially if there are people who feel and think that, yo, you need me. Never in life let a person feel like you need them, dog. That's when they feel like they have power over you and they can do with you however it is that they want to. You get what I'm saying? These are little life lessons I wanted to share with you and show you through the clips. Excuse me. So, all in all, once again, I don't know these people. I'm just using it as references and statements for the youth and people who's trying to learn little life lessons. Never put your life in another person's hands, dog. That person can use you like a tool, dog, and throw you away like a throwaway whenever they're ready, dog. Use you and abuse you, dog. BG came home and all he got was a chain and Birdman telling him, yo, I got some money in the account for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's a move of, oh, this is for Instagram or social media, but you have to understand this stuff. We're living in a social media driven era. There are certain people who will play this, oh yeah, this person real on camera, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know if he really is going to give BG money. Yes, he's going to sign him and give him a way out because there's a lot of people who want to hear from BG. There's a lot of fake rappers in the game. Yeah. So a lot of people want to hear from BG right now because they're looking at him as, yo, you're a legend. If you could come back with some hotness right now or a Hot Boys tour or whatever, it's going to make a lot of money. I said all of these things for a reason because when you have value, people are going to flock to you. When you're a tool and you can be used of, people are going to use you until you have no more use and they're going to throw you away. This is all into all of these clips of what I'm explaining to you. When you have value, BG is a rapper. He has a lot to say right now. For him to be gone this long and there's not really that much real rappers in the game, people want to hear that old school stuff. So right now, I'm not going to lie. If he could come out with some hotness, he's going to strike with fire right now. And he's going to make some money. Well, Birdman is going to make some money. And he's going to make some money as well. You get what I'm saying? But all in all, I'm just trying to show you this, dog. In life, never put your life in anybody else's hands, bro. Never trust that just because somebody is your friend or your brother or your mother or your father or whatever, that they won't screw you over. Those are people who know you first-handedly. And especially as that, never be in a predicament where you really need people like that. When you show people that you're too needy, that's when people can put you on the shelf and use you. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world. Peace.